Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be doing your March love reading, and in this reading I'll be looking at the overall energies, any obstacles you may have in the way of love coming into your life, and then advice from spirit. So we're going to go ahead and start with the oracle cards, and then I will go ahead and clarify with the tarot. Remember please that this is a general reading, and so if the message is not resonating with you, to go ahead and check out your rising moon and Venus signs, because there might be a message there for you. All right, so right off the bat you have clean it up. So Aquarius, this is kind of the energy of cleaning up things from the past or within your love relationship, things that are bothering you, trying to figure out, like, you know, what went wrong in the past, what could be, you know, coming in the future, but just trying to clean out that last cycle. So this is, you know, with spring coming, I kind of, you know, it's like spring cleaning, right? You have to clean out the energies of the past in order for new energies to come in. And this works whether you are single and looking for new love, or if you're already in a committed relationship. It's just about cleaning out any like leftover feelings of hurt or pain from the past, having those conversations that you may need to have with someone to let them know how you feel so that you can move ahead into a new cycle coming in the spring. Really nice. And we have the spring equinox on March 21st. So that's coming up. So during this time, you might be asking yourself why. Why was this person in my life? What lessons was I supposed to learn? Why, you know, why do I continue to see the same patterns in my love relationships? So when we get into the tarot, we'll get more detail on this. But this is this is letting me know that you are really in this spot where you're looking at things from the past and trying to figure them out and trying to understand why they've happened and the lessons that you're supposed to learn, because you also have the orphaned energy. So this is like the Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles type of energy where you feel abandoned, like you're really disappointed about something that didn't work out in the past. And you really are trying to learn the lessons. It's not like you're just moving on into the next relationship. You're really trying to figure out, you know, the role that you played in it, the role the other person played in it, looking at any patterns that might be in your relationships. So, you know, good for you. You're really trying to figure it out before you just jump into a new relationship. So let's see what other energy that we may have. All right, so you have, the first one that came out is strategy. I think you're really trying to strategize, like where you want to go in the future, what it is that you want to bring into your life. You're looking at this past love situation, and, you know, I'm really surprised, like, you know, a card indicating, you know, patterns going round and round hasn't popped up, because it does seem like you really are spending time looking at the situation, trying to strategize what you want to do in the future, what kind of love you want to bring in. And for some of you, if you're in a committed relationship right now, this could be you, you know, trying to figure out, where is this relationship going? Is this following the same patterns of past relationships? Trying to make sure that you're bringing in great new energy. So you also have the contract card, which means for some of you, you could be, you know, with all this heavier energy over here, you could be getting out of a relationship that, you know, like a divorce or, you know, some kind of separation agreement. You may be having to sign contracts with that. It could also mean that the person that you're dealing with is trying to get out of a relationship or something. It can also sometimes have something to do with money, you know, like buying a house, selling a house, you know, signing a new contract with a new career, right? So you definitely have something in the contracts. Sometimes this can also indicate a soul contract, like this person that you were dealing with could have been on your path, and you may have had a soul contract with that person, and that, you know, can really, when those types of relationships end, it can really make you feel orphaned. But you have the healer of all ages. I think this is partly your energy and also the energy of your spirit guides coming in to help you navigate through this situation, to help you heal. And part of this could be that you're seeing that you yourself are a healer. So let's go ahead and go to the tarot. We're going to look at the past and present energies, any obstacles that you have on your love journey here, and then advice from spirit, and then the outcome if you take the advice. Now remember, Aquarius, you always have free will. You can always do what it is that you'd like to do. All right, so Spirit, what do we have in the past energies for Aquarius? Past energies, please. Seven of Air. So this is, you know, the betrayal card. This is like the Seven of Swords, someone taking off in the middle of the night, leaving you, maybe, perhaps, holding the bag. And that could be part of the contract card here. They could have, you know, left you having to pay bills or settle debts or, you know, leases, if you were renting a place, if you were living together. So this card kind of really indicates this orphaned energy, right? You know, definitely feeling like someone has betrayed you, has left you high and dry. It's a terrible energy. But here in your present energy, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Air, which is the Five of Swords. So this is, you know, a lot of a tough internal conflict, that type of thing. Can be external conflict too, but this is definitely, you know, more heavy energy. The thing I love about it in this deck, this is the good tarot, is that she's kind of, you know, balancing there, right? You are doing a really good job of balancing out your life right now, trying to, you know, maneuver through this difficult time gracefully. Look at how graceful she looks, right? And what you're trying to do is bring in this Queen of Pentacles energy, and the Queen of Pentacles is somebody that is just, you know, self-sufficient, independent, and nurtures herself, nurtures those that are around her, very financially stable, business savvy. And this is what you're trying to lean towards. See how she's kind of like leaning that way, right? So this is the energy that you're leaning towards. You're trying to move from this heavier energy of, you know, someone disappointing you, and possibly leaving you in a really bad position. But you're finding the strength to come into your own power. Lovely energy, lovely energy. Okay, so let's look at your obstacle for this month. What is your obstacle? Hierophant. Yes, I really feel, you know, this is like the marriage card, belief systems, that type of thing. And since it's in your obstacle, I feel like you're really kind of like looking at your belief systems, looking at your viewpoint of love relationships, marriage, you know, long-term commitments, all of that. You're really taking another look at it and trying to decide, like, what is it that you really want in life, that you really think that, you know, is for you. This is a lovely energy of, you know, it's not an easy energy to go through, but because you're doing this, you're going to be transforming, and you're going to bring in so much better than what you had in the past. I really want to commend you for taking the time to do this, you know, kind of like looking at this, not just like rushing forward. You're trying to get to your Queen of Pentacles, but you're really kind of taking time and possibly, you know, really changing a lot of your viewpoints. So you have three cards that popped out for your advice. You have the Chariot. This is you moving forward, moving towards this Queen of Pentacles energy. taking the lessons that you've learned from this past relationship, someone that has hurt you, and moving forward. Now, if you're in a committed relationship, it could be that you have someone from your past that is kind of like hindering your progress in the relationship that you're in. And so this Hierophant could be that, your conflict lies in that you have different beliefs around a long-term commitment or marriage, raising children, whatever that is for you for the long term. So that could be the conflict, but this is you standing in your power and deciding to go in the direction that is best for you. So this works whether you are single or if you're in a committed relationship. So yeah, look at this. You have the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So you are really like finishing out this to me is really saying that you are moving out of what you thought was a long-term commitment. Right? You're kind of ending a cycle here and you're starting a new cycle with this Ace of Pentacles. This is like your new belief system in how you want to do relationships. Your viewpoint, your perspective of what a relationship means to you. It's a complete paradigm shift for you, and it's kind of, it's lovely. What you do, I think what you want is something that's long-term, but the idea of what that long-term looks like has changed for you. Okay, so now let's go ahead to the outcome. Let's see what we have here. Queen of Wands, nice. Okay, Aquarius, you are really stepping into your power. You're trying to go ahead and get your, your financial self back together, having a strong, stable foundation. You're working on that. And as you work on that, what's going to happen is you're going to become extremely inspired. This could be like a new career path for you. This could be, a new love interest for you. The Queen of Wands is just like somebody that's, hey, I know what I want and I'm going to go get it, right? The Queen of Pentacles is a nice energy too, independent and responsible, but she's not like a lot of fun, right? The Queen of Wands, everybody wants to be around the Queen of Wands. So this is you getting both your financial stability, your life back together, finishing out any contracts that, you may have to deal with, and then, getting your happy back. That's how I look at this card. Like, you're getting your happy back. You're working hard on yourself right now. So good for you, Aquarius, but know that the universe is allowing some really good stuff to come into your life because you are putting in this work. Now, on the bottom, I saw 8 of Cups. So this is you definitely moving on in a new direction, looking forward to something else. Yeah, you have the 2 of Pentacles and then the Justice. See, you're looking for, you're looking for balance in your life. You want balance to be in your life. You don't want something that was, definitely unbalanced in your past life anymore. And you have the Tower card. And to me, this is not like a negative tower. This is you getting the epiphany about what it is that you want in the future and really going out for it and saying, you know what, I'm putting myself first. I'm going to put myself first. I'm going to work on me, on my work, on my career, on my purpose, getting my life together. And then I'll welcome, new love into my life. Very nice. And, just because you're working on yourself doesn't mean that you can't, go out and have some fun and everything. I just feel like for a while you may choose just to, to be single, to be on your own, to really grow as a person, and then, allow a new love to come in. And usually when we do that, what happens is the love shows up, right? And it's like the perfect person, and it all works out so well and so quickly. So do not worry, you will have new love. So let's go ahead and clarify these cards. So in the past, we have the 7 of Swords and Judgment. Yes, this is someone betraying you. This is you making the decision, I'm cutting the strings, right? I'm moving on. You've seen the light. You're like, okay. And you know, they could have perhaps like, you know, there could have been minor conflicts all along. There, you know, differences of opinion, small betrayals, little lies, you know, and you kind of had a relationship that was kind of built on that. And then all of a sudden you were like, wait a minute, that's not what I want in my life. You know, I deserve better than this. I deserve somebody that really loves me, tells me the truth, doesn't, you know, go behind my back, is it open and honest? And you are really stepping into knowing who you are and wanting to go for it. I love this because in this card, you know, yeah, she has like this spirit of dancing and everything. And remember, you have the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands is somebody that loves to go out and have fun. And I think that this is you being held down by the Seven of Swords energy, someone that just didn't see your worth. And inside of you, you have this person that wants to go and dance and have fun, right? Be really light and carefree. And I think that, you know, that was your soul calling you to say, hey, you know, this is not the relationship for you. Your intuition probably was, you know, really kicking in. And even if you didn't listen to it at the time and there was a tower moment where, you know, things fell apart suddenly for you, I have a feeling that you kind of knew it in the back of your mind. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this present energy. Oh, the Fool. Yes. Look at you, Aquarius. You are ready to take the big leap, going into this energy of taking care of you and really realizing that you are worth the work, right? Because you know, sometimes it's really hard to work on ourselves because we have to look at the things that, you know, the roles that we have played in our life, right? And nothing is ever a mistake. Don't ever have regrets because nothing is a mistake. Everything happens for a reason, and there's lessons to be learned from everything that we do. So that, once again, there's that why card. You are definitely looking at it. And, you know, this clean it up, I think you're really cleaning up your life. You know, you are getting rid of everything from this past energy and ready to move on. Really nice. Okay, so let's clarify this Hierophant in your obstacle and see what we have here. King of Cups. So, you know, this is, to me, this is kind of you resisting a King of Cups energy and long-term relationship, right? Your belief systems. It's kind of like you may be resisting what it is that you really want. And sometimes, you know, with the Hierophant there, it's because of, you know, the viewpoints, the perspectives of who we should be with is based on family, you know, viewpoints, society viewpoints, peers, you know, just religious factors, all of that type of thing. And this is your obstacle, is trying to get really clear about what it is that you really want in a love partner. And what you want in a long-term commitment. What does that look for you? You know, what does it look like? And that's where this why is coming in. Taking a really good look at what is it that you want out of your life, and then how will your love partner, you know, play a part in that. And you may have had a viewpoint in the past where you felt like your life revolved around a love partner, but now you're coming into this energy of, you know, recognizing that you are a person first, and then the love interest adds to your life, right? Definitely. We're here to love, but not to kind of give our life to a love partner, but to, you know, bring our lives together to help bring in a bigger purpose. So this is a difficult energy, and yet at the same time, I'm really happy to see it here, because by working on this, you are going to make lifelong changes in your viewpoint and in your life. It's really nice. And I think that that's one reason why you kind of do maybe want to be by yourself right now, just really trying to figure out who you are and how you want love to play out in your life. So now let's go ahead and clarify this advice. What do we have here? 9 of Cups. Oh, so nice. Yeah, you're going after, look at, you have the Chariot, right? You have the Chariot. You're going after your 9 of Cups. You are deciding, you know, like day by day as you're thinking about this, journaling about this, meditating about it, listening to your intuition, you're learning what your 9 of Cups are. And you are ready to go for it. Because here, remember, you have, you know, the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. No, I'm sorry, the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. You may have really been focusing on work, right? And thinking about work. And here you have, you know, how your work plays out in your life, how love plays out in your life. It's kind of like you're rearranging your life, like clean it up, right? You're kind of like, with the spring, we spring clean, and it's kind of like you're deciding to rearrange the furniture in a room, but it's your life. You may be, you know, like if you had your house and all the different rooms or whatever, you may say, oh, I want, you know, the rooms to look different, and you may move the furniture around within a room or within your house, and it's kind of the same thing. I get this idea that you're just changing the priorities of the things in your life, of the roles that you play in your life. Really nice. Okay, so now we're going to clarify this Queen of Wands. And Aquarius, if you are enjoying this reading, I would really appreciate it if you would like, share, or subscribe to my channel. It really does help to build my channel and get my message of light and love out to the world. I really appreciate any support that you can give my channel. So now let's take a look at this. Okay. All right. Justice. I'm not surprised. They were really difficult there. You are stepping into this Queen of Wands, more playful, you know, ready to take the world on, you know, fire, right? You are ready to go out there and do whatever it is that you want to do. And then here is the Justice, like you want to bring balance. You may be even, you know, you have the balance here with the contract. You may be even thinking about changing career paths, or you've become more attuned to justice in the world, in society, trying to bring more justice to people, you know, as a whole, which is very Aquarian, right? And so I really feel like you're stepping into this new idea of balancing love and career, of roles within a relationship, of, you know, love in your life and, you know, friends and family. Like you want a good balance of everything, and you're really kind of stepping into this, which is going to bring you your 9 of Cups. Really nice energy. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Okay, so because we do have this heavy past energy, let's go see if we can clear this out a little bit with the Romance Angel Oracle cards, and see if we can get some advice or some advice about a future love. So reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, doesn't mean that you have to take this person back, but this may be an indication from Spirit that this person from the past may come back and try to reconcile. And, you know, I think that you're really standing your ground. I think you're looking after you. And when this person comes back, if you're thinking about reconciling, I think you're going to make sure that, you know, whatever relationship you may have with this person in the future is really balanced. That you can step into your power, that it's more in connection with why you are here and what you are trying to do in this lifetime. All right, let's see what else we have. And remember, you have free will. Just because that card comes out doesn't mean that you're actually going to reconcile. It means that they could come back. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So for some of you, it does look like I don't have any cards down here that are indicating a reconciliation, but Spirit is trying to indicate that for some of you, there could be a reconciliation, trying to work on it. If you're in a committed relationship, this is kind of Spirit saying, you know, if you're having some discussions about what long-term love commitment looks like for the two of you, to work on this, you know, to try to compromise, to see how does that, their viewpoint fit in with yours. Really nice. Okay, and express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And you know, one of the things about love is that when we have been hurt, it's sometimes hard to admit or express our feelings. And, you know, the feelings of hurt, if this person comes back around and wants to have, you know, another go round, right? Remember where you were, this orphan feeling, you know, the Seven of Swords. This is a heavy energy, and making sure that you express that to this person that may be returning. And at the same time, it's like keeping in mind, like expressing your feelings also means that you need to express your own feelings to yourself, like admitting how much that situation hurt. And then also looking at what good there was in that relationship, right? Because there's always some good, or we wouldn't even connect in the first place. So taking a look at that. Okay, so let's look at the Twin Flame Oracle cards just to see what energies we have here. Material world, money, career, status, third dimension. Make your mark. Okay, so this is Spirit coming in and saying, yes, if you've been trying to really work on your career, kind of putting love to the side, trying to get your life financially stable again, this is Spirit saying, yep, that's a good move. That is a good move. So if this person does come back to reconcile, you know, just making sure that you're doing you and staying on track with your career or your purpose, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Outcome, results, conclusion, ending. You will get a resolution. For some of you with the Seven of Swords, this person kind of like took off in the middle of the night, and you didn't really know why. Okay, so this is going to be kind of some closure to that. This is nice that you're having a resolution. And if you're in a relationship, you're going to have a resolution on any kind of discussions that you're having about the future of your relationship and how it will look, you know, long term. Control, stagnation, delusion, release the need to control situations. Yes, so, you know, you cannot control somebody else. All you can do is, you know, take control of your own life and express your feelings to the person that you're dealing with. But this is Spirit definitely saying, you know, you cannot control somebody else. You can't make somebody else feel the same way you do about, you know, love or belief systems around family, you know, timelines of relationships and all of that. All right. So we have your Love Oracle card. All right, so I'll read the back. Beware of what you are projecting for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. And that's really good advice, right? That's true for any relationship, whether it's love or if it's friend or family. That what we don't like in somebody else is really just a reflection of something that we don't like about ourselves. And that's a lot of times a good place to start the healing process, is looking at those specific things that we don't like about somebody else. All right, so I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. I do wish you lots of love and light in this situation and all your situations. Bye for now.